Okay, so this is for the low speed attachment.
If I wanted to lubricate the motor, I would do that in the same way that I lubricate my high speed, except I put the motor straight onto the universal attachment like that. And then pop that in and lubricate it.
And how often should the motor be lubricated?
That's up to Cavo.
Okay.
Most people don't ever lubricate.
Okay.
So, but I would recommend doing that at least once a month anyway as a precautionary thing.
Right.
This one is a totally different animal. This attachment here, which is more of a Profi attachment, you can come over here and go directly to that stem and lock it in place. So you don't need any adapter. And then go ahead and run that. And I probably should have pressed that down a little bit longer.
For 2 seconds.
Right. On the inside, we're going to place this, which is not only will give you the weekly checklist, but it'll give you hints on what may be happening. Maybe some air filters, for example, air filter inline, air filter there. There's a lot of little things that could be potentially creating a not a good handpiece maintenance environment.
Okay.
To release, again, the little red lever comes right out.
Great. Easy.
All right, one last thing. These are pads, and they're just collecting pads. I don't know why when they install, they put 5 of them. You only need 1.
Ah, good to know.
That way you're not getting all 5 soaked. But you can put these back in here, and then I would just change them out once a month. That should be fine. It's just more than anything to keep everything nice and neat. And at the same time, if you need to replace, that's why I always open these. These are what we call shipping gaskets, which means that we don't use those.
Ah, hence the name shipping gasket.
And they make everything really tight, and it makes it very difficult for the operator to open these guys up. So these we're just going to throw away. And now we're ready to go.
Trash can's over here.
And what I would recommend when you're using your cleaner and your lubricant is using your funnels and doing it real slowly. Don't go by this, because this takes a little bit for it to actually activate
some delay.
The bob is a delay. So you want to go ahead and just slowly pour it in.
Alrighty, and so here are the...
And we do recommend that you stick with these lubricants only in the maintenance of your product.
Alrighty. W&H maintenance solution and W&H service oil.
If your machine is running longer than about 35 seconds, then it should be serviced. Because there's a timer in there. It should go about 30 seconds roughly.
Okay.
Sometimes they start extending. So when it's running for a minute, for example, that's where you might want to get a technician in here.
Okay, great. Good to know. Thank you.
Okay, and that'll do it.